And here's someone else who has been the subject of Donald Trump's tweets. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. He's been trending for days now. There's intense speculation over his health. Is he alive or dead? No one can say for sure. He has not been seen in public since the 11th of April. He also missed the celebrations of his grandfather's birth anniversary on the 15th of this month. This is a very big event in North Korea. There are rumors that Kim may be dead or in a vegetative state. Is there any merit to these claims and reports? This report explores.
Is Kim Jong-un dead? There is worldwide speculation over the North Korean dictator's health. Some say it's a heart surgery gone wrong. Others say it's the coronavirus. Some say the leader is alive and healthy. But nobody is saying where he is. China says it has no information.
I have no information to provide about your specific question.
South Korea has rubbish reports of Kim's death.
Our government has enough information gathering capabilities to say confidently that there is nothing unusual.
In the United States, Senator Lindsey Graham said he would be shocked if Kim is not dead or incapacitated. Guess what North Korea has to say? Nothing. North Korean state TV relayed a message from Kim Jong-un.
Respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un has sent this thanks to the workers and officials at the construction site of the Wonsan Kalma tourist resort.
He is thanking construction workers. Kim Jong-un did not show up for his grandfather's birth anniversary, the biggest event in the North Korean calendar. But he took time out to thank construction workers. The cover-up is poor. Adding to the speculation are two reports. One features Kim Jong-un's train reportedly spotted at the North Korean resort town of Wonsan. What's the train doing here? Who was it ferrying? And the second is about a Chinese medical team visiting North Korea. If all is well with Kim, then what are the Chinese doctors doing in North Korea?
Well, my guess is, since we haven't heard anything from the North Koreans and the pressure has been building, there's been media discussion of this now for several weeks or 10 days. My guess is there's probably something wrong with him. Whether he's dead or incapacitated or a coma. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there in the rumor mill. But at this point, given how much talk there's been and how quiet both North Korea and China have been, my guess is there's probably something wrong with his health, which wouldn't be surprising, right? I mean, he's morbidly obese, he smokes, he's had gout in the past.
The mystery around Kim Jong-un is not surprising. Remember, North Korea is among one of the world's most secretive societies. There are no confirmed reports on Kim's age or how many children he has. The cult of personality is a carefully crafted one, pushed by constant good press. The dictator is projected as a hero, one riding a steed through knee-high virgin snow. His destination, Mount Pektu, the country's most sacred mountain. What is projected to the world is the image of a charismatic leader, surrounded by a group of female soldiers. Every image, every visual, every news story involving Kim Jong-un is infused with messaging and glazed with propaganda. The man defines mystery and unpredictability. No one knows where he is right now or in what state.
Satellite images show a special train, possibly belonging to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, parked in one of the country's resort towns last week. The pictures were reviewed by Washington-based Project 38 North, which monitors North Korean affairs. That came amid conflicting reports as to Kim's whereabouts as speculation simmers over his health. 38 North says that the train was parked at the, quote, leadership station in the city of Wonsan on April 21st and 23rd, which is reportedly reserved for the Kim family's use. Reuters has not been able to independently verify if the train belonged to Kim or if he himself was in Wonsan, but it backs up remarks from top officials in South Korea on Sunday. Top foreign policy advisor Moon Chung-in said Kim is alive and well and has stayed in Wonsan for weeks. Speculation about Kim's health first arose after his absence from one of the country's biggest yearly events, the birthday of his grandfather Kim Il-sung earlier this month. Since then, he's remained out of sight. Then last week, Seoul-based website Daily NK reported a source telling them Kim was recovering from a cardiovascular procedure. Since then, multiple South Korean media reports have cited unnamed sources that point to Kim staying in the Wonsan area. And on Friday, a South Korean source told Reuters their intelligence was that Kim was alive and would make an appearance soon. Reuters has also reported that China dispatched a team of medical experts to North Korea last week, according to 3 people familiar with the situation. However, it's not immediately clear what that trip may signal in terms of Kim's health. Reporting on North Korea is notoriously difficult due to tight information control, and experts caution that Kim has disappeared from his country's state media before. They last reported Kim's whereabouts when he presided over a meeting on April 11th. Kim vanished for over a month.
Do you have any update on Kim Jong-un's health? Have you gotten any update on Kim Jong-un's health? Has he responded to your letter from March?
On Kim Jong-un? I can't tell you exactly. Yes, I do have a very good idea, but I can't talk about it now. I just wish him well. I've had a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un. If I weren't president, you'd be in war. You would have been in war with Korea. You would have been in war with North Korea if I wasn't president. That I can tell you. He expected that. That I can tell you. I hope he's fine. I do know how he's doing, relatively speaking. We will see. You'll probably be hearing in the not too distant future.
Would see the most likely scenarios occur. Of course, the obvious one is humanitarian disaster inside North Korea and the likelihood of refugee flow. But refugees will flow really when there is violence, when they are threatened. And so some of the scenarios that we're most concerned about is internal fighting as military units seek resources and the ability to survive and use their military power to do that. And so if internal fighting starts taking place, obviously that's going to affect the people, and we're likely to see people move away from the violence, possibly cross into China, maybe across the DMZ into South Korea, and some perhaps by boat even to Japan. But the real threat is the fact that North Korea is a guerrilla dynasty. Its legitimacy is derived from the guerrilla warfare that Kim Il-sung led during World War II against the Japanese occupation. And their entire culture is built around this ability to resist, to complete the revolution.
Speculation is mounting over Kim Jong-un's health after reports emerged of him being gravely ill following heart surgery. The North Korean leader hasn't been seen for more than 2 weeks now and missed another major national holiday on the weekend. Let's bring in Sunrise Foreign Editor Dr. Keith Suter. Keith, hi. New satellite images. Now, these are from the Americans, I think, show a train possibly belonging to him at his seaside holiday house.
That's right. So this suggests that he may be in recuperation even. We just don't know how to interpret that. What I find intriguing is that there's all this speculation that he's missing in action, and the North Korean government have not issued any statement pro or con.
So is that unusual for them to say nothing like this?
Well, if you have a death of a dictator, it takes a while for people behind the scenes to get their act together, to be able to work out exactly what they're going to say. And remember, this is a constitutional crisis. The first time in 70 years of North Korean history when there is no obvious successor. Previously, the fathers have trained their sons ready to take over. This time round, at the age of 36, the North Korean leader is too young to have adult children, adult sons.
Yeah, so if he is dead, what are the chances this could actually be a new beginning for North Korea? This could actually open North Korea up into a new direction.
Oh, you're lovely and optimistic.
I know. Thank you, Keith. I'm not really.
The worry that we've got is that we'd end up with a period of instability. Right. The nuclear weapons might get sold on the black market. You might end up with an asylum seeker crisis of North Koreans fleeing into China and being disruptive for China. So in government thinking, they often say it's better to stick with the devil you know rather than the devil you don't know. Yes. So you're taking the optimistic one, but I think a lot of politicians, like Donald Trump, are saying, no, let's just assume that he's going to remain in power.
OK, so what role, if any, does Australia have in this? This would be instability in our region.
It's instability in our region. It's a whole issue of nuclear weapons. It's a headache for China. We've got enough problems at the moment. And tragically, America and China have really got to be working together on some sort of transition for North Korea. And at the moment, they're busy arguing over the coronavirus and trade wars. So it's in our own interest for there to be some sort of smooth transition of power or something.
And Trump is looking for a big distraction at the moment.
Absolutely.
Well, if you're a gambling man, Keith, do you think he's dead or alive?
I would say that he's either dead or incapacitated. It's odd that he's missing all these key public appearances.
It is. Well, where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
That's right.
There, do you think? Would that be right in foreign relations?
That's right. Absolutely.
All right, Keith. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll check in soon.
This will fit a whole village back in North Korea. I'm already here in Singapore. Look, it's fantastic. It's just like Pyongyang, but with lots of good food. Got the durian and got your chicken rice. So come on down. Oh, it's fantastic. I feel great being in Singapore. It's just like Pyongyang. I mean, except they got fast internet, great food, and lots of money. Look, if the summit it's going to happen, I'm going to guarantee it won't just be me. Donald Trump, my good friend, Dennis Allen, will be here as well. And we'll be here satirizing the whole situation.
정력적인 영도로 서울 야권을 소형화, 정밀화된 핵타격 수단들을 갖춘 강력한
강력한 타격 집단, 조국 수호의 억센 보검으로 강화 발전된 우리의 군정력.
미국의 새 행정부는 주권 국가에 대한 군사적 공격을 끊임없이 감행하면서 세계 평화와 안전을 엄중히 위협하고 있습니다.
중국의 저행길에서 형용학원을 세워주시고 형용
군수님 탄생 백돌경축 열병식은
오늘의 빨치산 사령관이 되시어 백두전구에 오려있는 위대한 수령님의 성스러운 발자취와 투사들의 고귀한 넋을 새기신 경의하는 본스님. 한 그루의 나무 풀 한 포기에도 위대한 수령님들의 강국 염원이 푸르싱싱 살아 생생히 깃들어 있는 것만 같으시어 숙연한 마음을 금치 못하셨습니다. 준엄한 혁명의 면계들마다에 끊임없이 계승 발전되어 온 주체조선의 요일무이한 전통이다. 우리 혁명의 모든 단계에 무르익 계시던 그날의 모습으로 오늘도 나라와 민족의 다시
Rodman and his wife, who is also himself, remember that, are making the best of impressions with our worst enemy. Yep, America's sweetheart Dennis Rodman is the first U.S. citizen ever to meet with Kim Jong-un, who took over as head of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, aka North Korea, in December 2011. The celebrity rehab/apprentice mainstay/NBA star is currently touring the country with his barely coherent form of basketball diplomacy and watched a game courtside with a dear leader. Apparently, it went well. He told Kim Jong-un that he has a friend for life. A bold move after just one date. Kim Jong-un is known to have been a basketball fan when he was a kid, specifically of the Chicago Bulls, of which Rodman was number 91. Before this very formal, very professional diplomatic tour, the last time an American met with the North Korean leader was in 2000, when Secretary of State Madeleine Albright met with the now-deceased Kim Jong-il.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is alive and well. A top security advisor to South Korean President Moon Jae-in confirms this, adding, Kim had been staying in resort town Wonsan since April 13. Suspicions on Kim's health grew since his absence from the April 15 celebrations for the birthday of his grandfather and North Korea founder Kim Il-sung. It is the most important day in the country's political calendar. Kim has not made a public appearance since April 11. CNN earlier reported Washington was monitoring intelligence that Kim was in grave danger after undergoing surgery. But United States President Donald Trump rejected reports that Kim is sick, but also declined to say when he was last in touch with the North Korean leader.